Hello everyone and welcome to another training video. So we'll start to cover emergencies, and the first emergency we are going to cover is a power failure in a harbor. As the name itself says it, you are going to be in a harbor, and when you lose power, what you need to do. So here, in order to simulate the power loss, what we will do is we will close the throttle. So I'm just going to demonstrate it on the ground. So I'll just close the throttle, and that's what I'm gonna do in a harbor, except that if I don't do anything else, the helicopter will fall to the ground and possibly damage the helicopter. So what you do when you are in a harbor and there is a power failure. So first thing that's gonna happen is the helicopter is going to yaw to the left, because suddenly it has no power. It means that you must apply a right pedal. Now it gets more complicated because you were already on the left pedal when you still had power in the harbor, and when you lose power, if you don't release the left pedal quickly enough, the helicopter on top of that already turning yawing to the left, it will make it difficult to kind of maintain, in this case, a runway heading or whichever heading you were facing. In other words, when you encounter power failure in a harbor, you should not allow the helicopter to rotate around its axis. So that's why you apply right pedal. That's one thing. Second thing is the helicopter will tend to drift to the side. And in this case, most of the time it will drift to the left. So you keep it from drifting to the left by applying a right cyclic accordingly. And of course, the most important thing is you have to soften the landing. How you do that is, even if you don't have power, you raise the collective. But the key thing here is you don't raise the collective immediately as you encounter a power loss. Let's say you are at around 4 feet above ground level, midway through the fall, almost, because it is a fall, you are falling, but midway through the fall, this is when you start to raise the collective. Because if you do it too soon, the helicopter might gain altitude, and then there's nothing else to kind of dampen the landing, and you fall even harder than you would have otherwise. So 3 things to do: apply right pedal, keep the helicopter from drifting to the left by applying a right cyclic, and midway through the fall you raise the collective. So now let's see how it's done. Now I'm gonna lift off into a harbor, and for this exercise maybe you want to hover a little bit higher than usual, so that you get to practice the exercise better, like so, but not too high neither, because it's supposed to be a normal hover. And I will close the throttle, and things will be happening so fast that that's why I already explained what I will be doing. So power failure in a hover in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So I kind of prevented the helicopter from drifting too much to the left, and also, as you can see, I'm still center line, prevented it from yawing to the left, and I raised the collective in time to prevent the helicopter from, like I said, if you raise it too early, it will tend to gain altitude and then slam into the ground. And here I was able to avoid that. And of course it's still going to be a little bit bumpier on the landing, because it's still an emergency procedure. So the most important thing is, like I said, to soften the landing, prevent the helicopter from yawing to the left by applying a right pedal, and to prevent the helicopter from drifting to the left by applying a right cyclic. So I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in another video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.